Yeah, the interview looks great, man. Just got to finish the editing on it, and we'll give you a call as soon as it's done. All right? Cool. All right. Talk to you soon. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. This is See the Vision TV. I'm your host, Christopher Jenkins. And on my new show, See the Vision TV, what we're going to be looking to do is to bring you some of the most creative, most provocative, and most charismatic thinkers of our generation. So, with that in mind, y'all stay tuned. I got some great guests. Y'all going to want to check this out.
This episode of See the Vision is brought to you by the Albany Fish Company, located 1921 Dawson Road, Albany, Georgia.
And His Glory Hair Salon, located 1110 Gillionville Road.
Also, for a great lunch or dinner, it's Macy's Place. Phone 229-869-4000. Don't push your hairline back. Enhance it where it's at. Call Bracy the Barber at 229-733-2549 for all your natural and healing soaps by Omnipotence. Call 229-733-2549.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back once again. This is See the Vision TV. I'm your host, Mr. Jenkins. Got another good show in store for y'all. I got a good one right here, man. I got a good brother, man. I actually met him, I want to say 2015. We were at Albany State University's Hip Hop Summit, Circling the Elements. Big shout out to Dr. Dre, Professor Dre.
Yes.
Yeah, we were on a panel together. And the first time I met him, I was blown away. You know, I mean, his knowledge on hip hop music, just his whole insight on, you know, just the whole art form of it. It was really refreshing, you know. So with no further ado, I have Free Mind's own Steve Cantrell.
What's good?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it.
Right, man. Likewise, man. Likewise.
Right.
We had to figure it out.
Yeah, we did. We made it happen. Yeah. He was supposed to come in a couple of days ago, but he was at rehearsal. You know, I'm with my band. You know, I can't make it. I'm with the band right now, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. I'm just having fun, man.
Yeah.
So I like to give all my guests a few minutes to just tell the people about themselves. You know, who they are, where you're from. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what side of town you grew up on. You know, whatever.
I was born in Sylvester, Georgia.
Sly Town.
Yeah, Sly Town.
Okay.
For sure. Sly Town for sure. Moved to Albany when I was real young, probably like 9, 10.
Something like that.
Somewhere in that area. Where we going with it? Where we going with this?
I mean, just tell me about you, you know, like wherever you want to take it.
Right, okay. I'm a professional jam skater on the side of being a hip hop recording artist.
Right.
You know, music is my main, I guess, gift for communication and healing and my duty on this planet. But the skating and the breaking are like extra arms to the body in the vehicle. You know, it's extra gears in the vehicle for me. I just like to create and inspire people in general. You know what I'm saying? I wear the hip hop culture on my sleeve, always, always. As a culture, not necessarily a music genre. So I guess that's a good start until we get started with the chit chat.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Free Minds. You know, you repping that all the time. You know what I mean? Like I see that, you know, all on your social media. You know what I mean? Like I see it. Y'all got the gear. You know, they got their own apparel. You know, the Free Minds, the hats and shirts and sweats and the whole nine. Right. I mean, you're making it happen though.
Yeah,
you know,
trying to get like you.
Man, look at you.
I texted you the other day. Remember I told you the other day. I see it everywhere.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Get like you,
I appreciate it, man. But if you can, like, tell me a little bit about the crew. You know, tell me about Free Mind. You know, how it all come together. What is that? Tell me about that a little bit.
Free Minds is a collective. It's a collective of creatives, and we strive to break the barrier through artistry and vision. We have, I should say, artists, as far as recording artists, we have, creative camera work. shouldn't call it, you know, shouldn't call it
Right.
photographers and videographers because it's much deeper than that.
Yeah, it's an art form.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
definitely.
It is.
Much so,
And
yeah.
of course, you know, we got the homies. You know, everybody that behind the scenes that's pushing everything, and of course, management is involved too.
Right.
But that's the basis of it. Just a creative collective that's just all striving towards one thing.
How'd y'all come together though? Like, what was that? What was that nucleus? What was the genesis, kind of? You know what I mean?
It started from I guess a seed that was planted. I always wanted to operate more independently. You know, even if I was to cross over into the major label-ish areas of things, I always wanted to move like with some sort of independence.
Yeah.
And a sense of pride.
Own flag.
Yeah,
right, your
exactly.
own flag. Right.
So, I just knew that time was coming up to rebrand myself after I left a group, or after our group disbanded.
Okay.
So to speak, because we're still friends.
Right. You know.
I knew the time was coming.
New edition or something.
Yeah. no, man. I just need everybody to know we all still cool. You know?
Right.
But I was in
all
a
love.
group called the
Yeah.
Freedom Fighters.
Okay.
And,
I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we still. I just need everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? We still
Yeah.
cool. So that's why I use the term disbanded. But I knew the time was coming for rebranding, and I knew I was about to have to make a decision soon. I was dancing between some ideas, and a seed was planted to move forward with this idea of freeing minds, and it's to, I guess, attack our demographics, but on the back end we know we're shooting for how to change how the youth is raised.
Right.
That's where the idea stemmed from originally,
Right.
and it was going to be something else.
Okay.
I ran into someone at a show in Atlanta. That's somebody that's been rooting for me for a while behind the scenes, and all she told me after I got off stage was, "Hey, remember not to get caught up in everything that's going on up here. Break the barrier." That had been in my mind for a while, and I told her this. I gave her this conversation. I told her this. I gave her the dialogue, and I was like, "Yo, that had been in my mind for a while."
Yeah.
And I feel like you saying that was a sense of affirmation.
Right.
So,
right.
That was it. I texted Mom Duke, so I was like, "Yo, I think I got it, and I'm finna run with it."
Right. It's interesting that you describe, you know, the music that way and the idea that way, you know, to change minds, you know, to free minds, you know, because, you know, one thing I want to tell you was that I definitely get a sense of that freedom in your music, you know, and that sharing of the ideas, you know, and the want to kind of, you know, communicate with people, you know, and that's not easy for everybody to do. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to know, like, how did you get into that style? Like, what drew you to that? You know, wanted to be a storyteller, you know, the art of storytelling, you know. Shout out to Outkast. Most definitely, yeah.
But I think it came from, of course, it's always been in me. We were talking the other day about my origins as far as the music I was listening to growing up.
Right.
The music my mom put me on. And just different people in the neighborhood put me on. Just a kid being around, you know what I'm saying? And I think that always seeped into my genetics in a way. But when you're getting in, you know, when you're at, I guess you're more susceptible to pick up things that your friends and things of that nature are doing, was early high school. Me and my homies always had the rap conversation. You know, who the best, who ain't, you know what I'm saying, why. And we started breaking it down, and we were like, yo, one day we just was like, man, you know what? The best rappers seem like they're the best storytellers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, we were just breaking certain things down.
I would
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was, we were, you know, always doing our homework, listening to Jay, listening to Big, seeing who they were listening to, doing homework on them.
Yeah.
And just trying to be ahead of the curve on each other. Around this time, Lupe was dropping the game. It dropped the documentary around this time. We really having those conversations. And
it's a good time for hip hop right
there.
That was a good one right there.
That was a sweet spot. And it's weird that sweet spot came right off the shoulder of the White Tee era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like right there.
Off of that,
Right there.
Right off the ledge, like right there.
That's where I think it came from, initially. Just the music I was raised around, the music I was listening to growing up, and the conversations, you know, with the homies after, as far as like what is supposed to be this model or this prototype of the best, you know what I'm saying, or the people that have the potential to be the best.
Right.
And after a while, that's when I was like, you know what, I want to be the best.
Right.
I've always been a competitor, you know, as an athlete all my life, I want to be the best.
No doubt.
So I sidestepped the rap I was doing, and I was like, nah, if this is what I got to do, I'm finna start practicing all these elements.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's where it started.
Real.
And from there, it just kind of
took off right.
On its own. Just just from, I mean, how things happen, how things shape themselves after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's where it started.
Right. And I think it works well for you though, because like you've been getting a lot of feedback, a lot of support. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Through like all of your platform, your social media, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah. I actually been on your SoundCloud. You know what I mean? Right. Like for the past few days, trying to get more familiar and like, wow, man, like when I see, you know what I mean? Like it's like you need a deal, man. You know what I mean? Like somebody get this guy a deal. Like I mean, like it's dope though. Like it's just so refreshing. Like the messages are clear. Yeah. It's not hard to understand where you're coming from. Like some people might say like, oh, it's too lyrical. No, it's not. Yeah. Like it's a clear cut message. Are you listening? Is what I would say.
That's something I've been working on for a minute.
Yeah. How does that make you feel? Like to know that people, are levitate to it.
It's
like
relieving,
really
bro.
Yeah.
It's really relieving. I posted a status one day just because I never asked the question. I never asked that one question. Why do you listen to me? What do you listen to me for? I posted it on Facebook just because we know how the different social networks work. Right. Twitter moves like that. Yeah. Instagram is more pop up here and there. Yeah. It's more for the visual, but we know Facebook is a conversation-esque, platform. Yeah. So that's why I took the conversation. I was like, why do y'all listen to me? What are you listening for? Gave it a few ideas, and it made me feel really refreshed when most people said your honesty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like being a competitor with it, being into the sport of rap too, not just the expression. Mm-hmm. You know how it is when we jotting, we're like, nah, that ain't bar enough. I need more bars, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's relieving to know that even though I got them, I keep them. That's not the main reason people listen to me. Yeah. It's not for weed lines and hooks and beats and this and that. It's just refreshing and relieving to know all I have to do for my core audience. Mm-hmm. It's just relieving to have a core audience that all they want is honesty, no matter which direction it comes. Right. I heard you mention your mom a few times in there. I wanted to ask you about that, man, because I've seen her a lot on your social media too. You know what I mean? Like, seems like she's like a really big supporter, like the number one fan. Like she comes to shows and stuff. I see like, she with all day. She with it. Like when I did South by last year, South by Southwest. Yeah, out of Texas, right? Yeah. For the people that don't know, it's a music. Well, I shouldn't say a music. It's more of a culture festival out in Austin, Texas. They do film, tech, and music. Right. Music and film overlapping into each other, and music being the highlight of that last week. So See the Vision will be there soon too, because I saw the one that just happened too. Like I said, a lot of people were down there. Yeah, so it was. We gotta go next year. Yeah, we do. Let's make it happen. It's already planned. Okay. We're gonna help each other plan it out. Then tail of the year when everybody packing, getting stuff. We're there. Okay. That's it. Okay. But yeah, she's just as much as I'm a competitor. I think I get a little bit of it from her. Yeah. In the sense that she's just as lit and ready to go as I am being a competitor to watch. Right. Like when we did Austin last year, she drove. I flew, but she got in the car and she drove. The whole way. She was with it for 2 shows. Yeah. For 2, and granted, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go perform in Austin, you want as many shows as you can get, or A3C, or whatever festival stage you're on. You want as many shows as you can get. But yeah, 2 shows, drove the entire trip. There and back. Right. But that's the latest as far as like the trips we've been on. She'll drive to North Carolina. I'm sorry, when I had a couple of shows in North Carolina, footing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and that's just how it is when I was playing ball in college. I think that's where it comes from though. She misses me playing ball, so she's extra geeked, extra lit to go to the other stuff. Yeah. She used to drive. I played ball at Georgia Southern my first year, and she stayed up there. Right. Stayed coming up there. Ready for the game. Ready. But that's always been her. Yeah. She get a kick out of it. She loves sports. Football her favorite. She know the game. And so the testosterone that comes with that sport.
Yeah.
You know, and so I feel like that being her favorite sport is why it just makes sense how lit she be, how ready she be. You know what I'm saying? She be amped, you know, so that's she's definitely a big supporter. Probably she's gotta be the biggest.
Probably so.
She's gotta be the biggest. I'm blessed for that to not be so far as a long shot now.
Yeah.
With other supporters. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, she's definitely my biggest supporter.
That's right.
And she loves music too. She used to collect music.
Right,
That's how I
okay.
got onto it.
Yeah, because you did say that, like...
Running through her,
Yeah.
rambling through her CDs and stuff while she was at work and I was at the crib, like, however, whatever age. I won't say that. I was staying home by myself. Bro.
Right. I used to do the same thing, though. Like, I would remember, like, me and my brother, like, we would go through my dad's CDs and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, like R. Kelly, like, 12-play album, like, that was in heavy rotation. Like, he had Pops had the original copy of it. Like, Pops actually, he had an original copy of, a lot of people might not even know this, but he had Jamie Foxx's debut album, Pete This. Like Jamie Foxx, he been doing music. He had an original copy of it. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it's still there in the case, but like that's crazy. Like like digging through those crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like but So speaking of music and performance and all that, you've been back in Albany performing at the 229 New Wave. Like, how has that been? Shout out to DJ Shock, DJ Trey. Shout out to Juice. Shout out to Icons too. For being such a gracious host. How's that been, man?
Man,
it seems like you've been. It seems like it's been going pretty good. I caught one of the shows. I actually caught one of the shows. I tried to catch the one you just did a few days ago, but I missed it. I got there too late. But I caught the other one. You perform, I want to say, I think you did Willie Mays. Yeah, the mic wouldn't let my man be great. You know what I mean? Like, the mic wouldn't let him be great, but
we gonna, But it's I never used to perform in the city at this frequency, at this rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always the guy, because I just knew where my market was. You know what I'm saying? I knew that to really tap into this market, I had to go tap into the other markets first. Right. Because that's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is here.
They gotta see it to believe it.
Exactly. Exactly. And I just was, I just picked up on it early. Real early. Until I was in high school, I picked up on it. Right. Passing CDs out at school. I'm like, I know what I'm gonna do when I go to school. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's good that someone is trying to create this platform. We don't know where it's gonna, tomorrow's not promised. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know if, how much it's gonna work. Yeah. How much of it isn't, you know what I'm saying? But it's just great that someone is providing, or some people, because he has an entire team. Right. But it's just great to know that that platform is being worked on. Right. To be a part of is a whole nother blessing in itself. No doubt. I should call it a bonus. No doubt. Blessings and bonuses, that's a whole different conversation with me, but it's definitely a bonus and a blessing for sure.
No doubt. So tell me about the Fun Fest. Like, you're gonna be performing at a community gathering. It's gonna be at the fairgrounds here in Albany, Georgia. How did that opportunity come about, man?
Actually, scheduling issue. We can't do it.
Can't do it. Oh man,
we had a schedule. Oh. I know the
time.
I know we had a scheduling issue. It's just my.
But how were you invited though? Like, how did it? Because thanks for the invite. Of course. For sure. So how were you invited? How did that come to be?
An old friend of my mom's reached out. She's like, "Hey, we're putting together this event. I would love to have Steve involved as one of the performers."
No doubt.
And it just trickled down from there, or trickled up, whichever way it goes. Probably both. Probably both, because I ended up meeting Miss Monique the other day. We chopped it up about it. Right. Things like that.
96.3? No doubt. Right.
But, it just went up and down from her, from that person there. And thank you for, for reaching out and for the opportunity. For sure, but that's where it came from initially.
For sure. Okay, they'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we're gonna make it work. Okay. I did get added to the car and bike show though on the 30th.
Okay, so we'll see you then. Because I was just about to say, like, what's next? On the wrap up, like, what's next? What you got planned? Any release dates? Right. Anything like that?
New visuals for sure. I just know that's somewhere I've been lacking. You know what I'm saying? So we getting y'all visuals for the people that are looking for them or are gonna look for them now. New visuals for sure. Project soon.
Soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah,
It's
very soon.
been that time.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize this is gonna be my first official solo release. After all this time putting out music, this and the third different ways, this will be my first official solo release.
Right.
So, you know, I've been basking in the moment lately because it just hit me. But yeah, project soon, visuals even sooner. You can probably find something by now. Go check.
Go check.
Yeah, for sure. That's mainly it, and getting the team right. You know, we have
That's right.
we have a rapper Sin, we have a rapper Freddie Mac, we have an artist Cheech Farine. Well, she goes by Farine now.
Okay.
And that's I mean, the team is growing. Ain't no telling how many people we have now. You know, we just added Kendrick.
No doubt.
So, but yeah, artist-wise, that's what we doing, making sure everybody else is ready to go right after we get mine out of the way.
No doubt, man. Man, appreciate you for coming through, man.
Appreciate you,
Steve Cantrell, man, Free Minds, man. Once again, this has been See the Vision TV. I'm your host, Mr. Jenkins. Remember, don't just see that vision, be that vision. We out. Peace.
Look, late nights riding through the city, rips in my jeans and a New York fitted. Though this ain't another story, yeah, I moved to, I paint that picture. Ooh, I want you when the one came with you. And she know that I'ma get it. This Steve, no sick free. But she know I contain that kitty, what? Up till 6 in the morning. Do it each day, don't spit anymore. Gassed up off riches and hoes. When you really get both with no. The brightest one in the room. Usually got a fakest chain. Niggas better pay their rent. In the club tryna make it rain. What a shame. Nah, really it's a shame, it's a motherfucking shame. You ain't buy none, y'all fool playing game. What am I here trying to be the motherfucking man? For real. It all started in the green room with Jay Bakers and Beats too. Remember when I snuck in the band when I couldn't play ball during season 2? Look, I couldn't read sheet music. Now the young boy bleed music. Tryna cover up with a nigga style. If I throw a couple shots, but you bleed through it. Ain't nothing changed. Tryna make change, I'm tryna make a change. Yeah, I think I changed when I see a little fame, but I'm used to the light. Young dudes do the same, but it's all on us. It's all on
Black on the kid.